Next, introduction to constructors. In Java, a constructor is a special method used to initialize objects. When you create an object of a class, the constructor is called automatically, allowing you to set initial values for the object's attributes. Understanding constructors is fundamental to mastering object-oriented programming, as they play a crucial role in creating robust and maintainable code. Don't worry if this feels new at first. This section covers what's a constructor. A constructor has the same name as the class and doesn't have a return type, not even void. It can take parameters, which allows you to pass values when creating an object. If no constructor is defined, Java provides a default constructor that initializes object attributes to their default values. Types of constructors, let's dig in. First, default constructor. A constructor with no parameters. It initializes object attributes with default values. Next, parameterized constructor. A constructor that takes parameters to initialize object attributes with specific values. Let's move on to creating a default constructor. Here's how to create a default constructor in a Java class. Review the class shown on screen and how its members are organized. In this example, the car class has a default constructor that initializes the model to unknown and the year to 0. This section covers creating a parameterized constructor. Parameterized constructors allow you to initialize attributes with specific values. Here's an example. This slide introduces a class definition. Study the structure in the code sample. In this version of the car class, the parameterized constructor takes two arguments, model and year. The this keyword is used to distinguish between the class attributes and parameters. Next, using constructors. Let's see how to use both types of constructors in a Java program. This slide introduces a class definition. Study the structure in the code sample. In the main class, we create two car objects, car1 using the default constructor and car2 using the parameterized constructor. The displayInfo method is then called to show the initialized values. So to recap, constructors are essential for initializing object data in Java. We explored, first, the definition of constructors and their characteristics. Next, the difference between default and parameterized constructors. Also, how to create and use constructors in a Java class. Alright, your turn. Give this a try. There are several points on this slide. First, define a class called book with attributes title and author. Next, create both a default constructor and a parameterized constructor for the book class. Also, implement a method to display the book information. Check the slide for the remaining items.